this is the front end of the app for the assignment. One can always go ahead and create an account over here. After they've created an account, they can use the email ID that they've used at the time of signing up to log in. So yeah, this is what your dashboard or your homepage would look like, with an option of switching on the reading only mode. Uh, Whichever bookmarks have been added to the reading list would show up over here. They would have their tags. Of course, one can click on these, and these would then typically open up on the page. And yes, of course, additionally, there is a reading list option over here as well. So one can always see the reading list in this manner as well over here. Going back to the home page, this is how it's segregated. If one would want to add another bookmark, they can always go ahead and add bookmarks further from here on. For example, let me just try and add a new bookmark over here. Leap dot new. This is optional. A leap wide coding. One can always obviously add a category if they want. I'm adding this to the reading list, and I would hit save, and this typically would show up over here, as we can see over here. Of course, one can click and open this and go to the site. This, of course, is connected to Superbase at the back end. Sorry, it's over here. Yeah, these are the two tables. One is the profile table. One is the bookmark tables, wherein one can see all the different bookmarks added. This is the latest one that I added over here. One can always see the time. It's around the same time right now, 4:11. That's what it shows. And one can, of course, access this via a messenger. Now, I have used Telegram over here because I did not have the WhatsApp business account, and the WAPI uh, platform which is there, it ends up reading all your other messages and passing them, also ends up passing them to Anyton, which I wasn't very comfortable with. So I've gone ahead with Anyton. I understand. I mean, or rather, Anyton, of course, does not expose the telephone number of the message sender into the Anyton workflow. So they have tried to kind of tackle that is the messenger would ask the user to provide a user ID, which typically gets created at the backend on Superbase and shows up on the user's profile on the web app. So let's just try asking this question, and let me show you how this thing works. What's on my reading, or rather, what's on my bookmarks? It should ask me for a user ID. Yes, it is asking me for the user ID. For the user ID, I need to go to N8N, or rather my web app, go to profile and use this. So once the user has pasted this over here, it should typically provide us the bookmarks. So here we go. So these are the bookmarks that are listed, all the bookmarks that is, it shows up over here. Now typically if I would want to add a new bookmark, I can also add one from here. So maybe if we would go and would want to add, say, some open arc, sorry. So let me just say add this to my bookmarks. It's asking me, would you like to add this to the reading list as well? I would say reading list, yes. Title would be uh, open art, uh, description, I do not want right now. No tags. Tags I can always add uh, image generation uh, or maybe nano banana, and let's see how it goes about adding it to my bookmark, which should also then show up on my web app. So it says that it has been added to your bookmarks on the reading list and image generation nano banana. You can find it on the web app. Let's go to the web app and see if we can see this over here. Here we go. Here is our bookmark that is added. Image generation nano banana reading list. We can also, of course, ask it again what's on the reading list. So hopefully it should show us the reading list. Sorry, sorry, not the reading list, the bookmarks. Hopefully it should show us with this new bookmark added. And here we go. So yeah, we can see all of this over here. We can always check again what's on my reading list. Let's see what it gives. It's asking me for my user ID again because of course in the memory I have kept init in memory rather the AI init in memory. I've kept a limit, so that's the reason it must have passed off that session. And here we go. These are the things in my reading list. I had added open art over here, which shows over here. So yeah, so that's about it for the assignment. Thank you.